Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well, and today, my friends, we're back with another live showdown here in Age of Empires 4. So it's going to be the Abbasid Dynasty facing off against the English, and it's not going to be an island map. It actually is kind of a hill-based map, which should be quite a bit of fun. So our biggest recipe for success here in this matchup is making sure we don't get owned by English longbow rushes, which I think is one of the strongest tactics in the entire game. So we are just going to gather our sheep here quickly. We are going to go for a hard tech. You can go for early lumber economy, which certainly can be decent for building early outposts and defending in that way. But I just want to get ahead of them in terms of the type of troops and whatnot we can get, because we don't get early men at arms. We could go for horse archers, or the camel riders, but I feel like they're not going to have a good time versus a lot of those threats. So let's go find our gold, which is down here, and then we can start mining there. Keep looking for sheep. It's pretty much like the mini game is just to become the sheep hunter. So in the beginning, you need to just like gather as many sheep as you possibly can. It basically delays the time with which you need to go to the berry bushes and eventually transition into a farm economy. So with the Abbasid Dynasty, if we take a look here, they do have the House of Wisdom, which is their unique building. It's very, very cool. And once it gets built, I'll make sure to explain all that to you guys. So Abbasid Dynasty doesn't have traditional landmarks. They basically have the House of Wisdom, with which they seek wisdom. They do cool things. We also need to build a house as well. Yeah, so that's good. We got the sheep there. Honestly, pretty bare bones in the sheep department right now. Even when you get supply blocked, which is cool in this game, as the unit will keep building, but it won't basically come out until you... oh, that's where all the sheep went. Okay, he must have just found the better sheep deposit. I'm going to just go on bottom and see if I can find some. All right, perfect. So yeah, this building here, let's go ahead and get a couple more on wood, and I will show it to you guys as we go. But I need to get some sheep because my opponent is owning me in the sheep game right now. All right, perfect. That should be enough on gold. So how it works is you have this unique mechanic called the Golden Age, which gives you resource production or resource, harvesting rate, gives you research rate. And basically what you have to do is you see this big aura of influence, you have to chain together a certain number of buildings to advance like the Golden Age, which is pretty fun. So we're just going to go straight to the next tier here. We're going to go a little bit hog wild. I do find a relic here that we can come back and get later. Looks like there's some hills. Maybe the sheeps are like up in the highlands and my opponent just knows the scheme. He knows where the dreaded sheep are at. Perhaps he does. Perhaps he does. So let's see how we get back here. I'm not even sure. I've never played this map before, so this should be fun. I know it's a hilly one. I've seen it played in games I've observed people with. So, all right, build the lumber mill here, which is fine. It looks like his scout coming to look for some of them sheep, which I am just horribly striking out. But what's cool about Abbasid Dynasty is they actually have a trait that makes them farm the berry bushes faster. So it's not too much of a deficit to like get on the berry game, earlier. So I guess we'll just go look in the back of the map here. Also, with Abbasid Dynasty, you don't have landmarks, but you have economic, military, culture, and trade wings. So basically, you choose which wing you want to focus on when you're teching up. So I'm getting a little bit of lumber here, just so I can build an outpost if I need to. We see a sacred site, and man, oh man, I am not the Lord of the Sheep this game. We'll pull you guys off, get you here, so they can turn in what gold they have, and then they can go jump there, and that should be all fine. So we're pretty close. We just need a little bit more food. We're going to go for the economic wing first, which does allow us to get the fresh foodstuffs, which lowers the reduction or the building cost of the workers, which is great. Yeah, we actually have some good food options near us. We got the deer over here. We got the berries, berries and cream. You guys remember that commercial, the berries and cream guy? God, it's some disturbing shit. All right, so we'll set this up, then we'll go hunting. Oh, a trade post as well in the corner. So if we build our market, trade posts give you more gold based on the distance you travel to them. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, oh, look at it, he jacked our sheep. There's plenty of food options on this map. It seems like it's not too bad. So he is going to win the sheep game, but now it's time to go scout and see if he's teching. I'm already going to tier 2, but we need to see if he is as well. That's going to be pretty important here. So we do have the 10 workers there. Lumber situation's looking good. Let's go see what he's up to. Honestly, camel archers against English longbowmen doesn't sound like a good idea. But like, I'm kind of a little bit strapped for ideas. At least that gives me some harass. I kind of want to try it. I know it sounds stupid, but like the camels they call in the night. They plead to be used. I could just build palisades and try and like wall him out. There are some, choke points. It's a pretty big choke though. I'd have to get him there. And he can then just build battering rams, right? So that's a little bit problematic. So currently you can see, we're advancing in terms of the age. He's got gold. He's got a wild house out there. The Lord of the Sheep. English, what's it called? Workers actually do have short bows, so they can like shoot at you, which is pretty funny. So yeah, hunting's going good. Food's creeping back up. We're almost tier 2, but I'd like to see what he's doing in terms of other stuff. Barracks isn't going to be good. Spearmen are just trash against archers. They have light armor, so the archers just absolutely annihilate them, so you don't want any of that. We'll keep expanding our little network here. Creeper on the back. I need to see what he's doing. I need to see if he's teching. Because if he's not, then I can just relax. I don't have to address the English longbowman threat. Look at the sheep war continues, the great sheep battle of our time. All right, we'll get some more workers. We can start transferring someone to gold now. And I don't see his tech yet. So I'm in a new age. I'd be really shocked if he's not teching. So pulling back. He's got a lot of food. He might be proxying me, which means he's just kind of building it upwards. So on that note, let's go with the dreaded Camel Rush. We're going to go with our own archers. And honestly, he has a lot of open field encampments that I think we can actually hit pretty hard. So I don't know. Let's see what happens, man. It's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. Get a couple on golds. Pull back. He's not going to be ready for the camels. Nobody is ready for the camels, especially on the highlands here. Yeah, I think he's proxying me. I think he's building it closer to my base so he can get in and harass me a little bit faster. Part of me wants to set up an outpost here just to be kind of clever girl about things. Will I be punished for my greed? Because if he gets past me with the longbows, things are just going to go south, like really, really quick. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. All right, camel archers. The first one will be here soon. Let's lure him to the town hall and see if he's going to be willing to fight me there. All right, so he's getting shot. If he's not paying attention, he's going to lose a scout. And let's go ahead and build an outpost here. I don't feel like losing to just like a couple archers. So we're just going to build an outpost. Yeah. Camel riders are on the way. Camel riders do give you some pretty nasty early game harass. So let's actually get some folks working on the bushes as well. And that should be good. All right, so we need to connect everything. Yeah, see, these aren't connected, so we need to make sure to build buildings to connect them here. So we'll build a marketplace there, which will connect those buildings. You see how we're playing kind of like Connect 4 here? Okay, now the council hall is coming. Okay, so my camel archers will be here before his longbowmen. But they come out, they build faster at that building, so. Yeah, the outpost, I could cancel it. Refunds an amount of the resources. Not all of them, though, so I think we kind of do our thing there. Yeah, so this will connect those. Is anything not connected? Let's see. Yeah, everything's connected right now. So we're pretty close to getting tier 1. So tier 1 does, I believe, affect your workers. Yeah, so what are we short on? 180 food at the moment. Yeah, food is our shortage. Yeah, no problem. Get a couple camel archers. They have good HP, so they can actually tank the longbows. Okay, that's one cool thing about the camel archers. All right, let's go poke. Let's go see if we can get a couple workers or something. We can also get basic archers here if we want to, which can fight against longbowmen if your opponent has poor micro, but otherwise they just kind of scoot back and shoot, and you have a pretty bad time of things, I would say. Blacksmith. Yeah, we got the market, so let's go ahead and get some trading going. It's not going to be the most gold because it's a short trade route, but it should be fine. All right, let's just like battle and make him think he's safe here. Yeah, so he's trying to lure me in. English longbowmen should be arriving soon. All right, here comes the camel raid. Camels will be here in great numbers. Ooh, man, those English peasants are pretty formidable. All right, we got one. Let's see if we can get another one. As long as he doesn't get the... that one there, we should be okay. I mean, the one thing is, ooh, the range on that is pretty crazy. Yeah, the other camel will sit back and we should be able to kill a scout here. Keep the camel wars. The dread camels. I don't remember where I can heal with these guys. I'm a little bit new to this particular faction here. Nonetheless, we got the trade route going. We can get the worker upgrade, although our gold economy is really pitiful, so we need to probably transition some of our wood into gold here. All right, so the camels getting the business going. I think if you garrison them, they actually heal, so let's go garrison you, and we'll just kind of gather a force. Honestly, I feel like the camels will do okay against the longbowmen. Not going to be the prettiest thing in the world, but can't complain. Camel riders are a counter against cavalry. They don't do super well against other things, so let's move it in. Get another house in the sphere of influence. That should take us to the first of our golden ages. We need to make sure to keep expanding in that way. And Camel Man is healing in the base, which is great. All right, let's build a couple more. After that, we're done. We're going to get like 6 camels. We got our trade routes going, so that'll give us a pretty decent little gold economy. Our food right now is really good. It's really, really good, actually. Do we want to get the blacksmith? One more camel. Let's see how much this guy healed. Okay. I think I just clicked this. Okay, he didn't heal actually, which is unfortunate. I guess we'll just have to be careful or try to be with him. I think the religious building is when you're able to start healing with it. Yeah, so let's get you guys going here. Seems fine. So to get to the next age, it's quite some time. So let's go macro. We've spent a lot in these camels. Let's go get our value. As a matter of fact, I don't want to lose this one. Let's just keep it back. That's just like a free kill. Like one arrow shot's gonna kill that thing. All right, heal up. We have gotten tier 1, so that's gonna give us the upgrade for the Abbasid Golden Age, which is we can actually get that too. Those damn English peasants are very, very good at fighting us off. Very, very good at the counter raid. Okay, so let's see how we trade against the longbowmen. I gotta be cautious. Seems like they don't do too much damage against us. Yeah, our opponent has good micro. Yeah, okay, we gotta be careful. He's got a lot, so we need to like harry his base and just kind of hold the high ground here. I could go with a bunch of men-at-arms and try and counterplay in that way, but if we see him coming, we can just like back toward the base. So we have our scout still. We could have the injured camel man sit up there. Let's kind of lurk around here, see what we can accomplish. Build a blacksmith, very good. Our gold economy is decent. Are we getting attacked by like a wolf or something? No, looks like it. All right, there's his English. Ah, you thought you microed away from me. The old man's gonna get you one way or the other. All right, cool. Let's go in here. Hey, we got a worker too. Yes, the camel harass is coming in full effect. So we're almost ready to go to the next age. It's how much? 1,200 and 600. We're about to... Ooh, God. No, we lost the camel. Okay, so pretty even trade so far for my opponent and I. I think we got to prepare for this pressure he might be bringing in. So let's go ahead and tech. Let's pull back. We have an outpost. Do I just want to build walls here? The problem is he's going to shut our gold off if he attacks. Let's go military wing. That'll give us some, obviously, military options. How's our wood doing? The wood is really shit right now. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get some men at arms because we're about to get tier 3. Yeah, we have our outpost, which we can fall back to, which is nice. Let's get garrison in the outpost. Pull back, pull back. Garrison. Retreat. And yeah, he's gonna take damage if he chills there. Okay, looks like he's running. No, he's staying. So you guys can go and just work on the berry bushes for now. We don't really need the gold at the moment, so it's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and build another one of these. And honestly, if we get a single mangonel, we should be able to kind of put a stop to any of his pressure. Camel man, come join your brethren. And yeah, you guys can abandon ship. Get back on the gold. And yeah, we can pull you guys back to gold as well. He can definitely keep harassing here if he wants to, but you know, his army isn't like super mobile, so we're pretty close to the next tier. We're getting there. We can do this to potentially expand. Our trade routes are going pretty good. I don't know how much gold we're getting per. We should watch. It's not a very long trade route, so unfortunately it's not going to yield the forbidden fruit. Get the eco upgrades. Yeah, maybe building another outpost here is prudent. We're really, really low on wood at the moment, though. Oh man, I didn't see how much it did. Okay, maybe we'll try and pan back right there and watch. Men-at-arms are armored, obviously. So they're going to be somewhat more durable against the English longbowmen. They'll also wreck spears. Pretty bad, which looked like that was his infantry. 15 gold. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That trade route is definitely worth it. Yeah, we're only at 225 right now, but the trade should keep it going. All right, so tier 3, we want to make sure to get the mangonels if we can. We'll build stone walls on our northern border to keep them from backdooring us, although it does kind of like, we could go for like a keep there or something. A little bit afraid of moving out, just because I feel like I'm going to get popped when I do it. 300 wood. Hot damn. All right, so let's get you guys on the wood. Our food is okay. Yeah, we're going to have to switch to farms here in a minute. All right, mighty peasant. Oh, he's coming in pretty aggressively. So let's have you guys go help power builds. And then you guys can shoot off the spearmen that are advancing up. And he's not going to want to come up here, I don't think. Yeah, pull the stoneworkers. Make some men-at-arms, just in case he commits heavily. And once we get one mangonel, we're like in good shape. Yeah, our gold economy sucks. Sucks again. He's got a really good pressure point on it. All right, so let's get you guys back. We could build another outpost here, which feels like a waste of wood, but it does keep us from getting cheesed. Cheesed there by those guys. So I think we just do a men-at-arm push. Camels aren't useful unless he goes cavalry. Let's go kind of explore and see if he's expanding. He might be expanding. It's definitely in the realm of possibility. All right, so berry bushes. How's the wood doing? Need to build another lumber mill there to get more efficient mining time. And yeah, we can honestly build another camp up here. Cool. Upgrades, is there anything we want? We could do armor. We don't really need to do range at the moment, so we'll just do armor upgrades for our troops. We can get the religious building now as well. So let's build the mosque back here, with which we can go grab these relics laying around to get even better gold, because there's a ton of them that aren't being claimed at the moment. I find a lot of people don't really mess with those. Yeah, cool. So that's done. Ooh, an English army assembling on the hills. Good thing we started building. Can we afford the mangonel? We can't at the moment. So let's go to the marketplace, which is back here, and buy some wood. That should get us... Oh, no, that's a counterweight trebuchet. We want to get the mangonel. All right, workers are getting punished pretty bad. Let's go ahead and get in the tower. Garrison in there, pull back. You guys can go get stone for now. And then we'll just shoot them back. No problem. All right, pretty good little harass on our opponent's part. All right, let's ungarrison, and then they can go garrison in this tower. So let's garrison here. I need to learn the hotkey for that. I was a little bit slow on the draw. Once we get 2 mangonels, we counter push. That's the plan. That is the plan indeed. Because he shouldn't be able to stop us once we get 2 of them. I mean, obviously he might be able to, but I think we'll be in pretty good shape. All right, berry people, go. No wonder I'm so low on food. And we can even set up a hunting camp up here as well. So let's do this and start farming them. Population cap is reached due to poor micro. Let's build more houses, and more houses. All right, so men-at-arms are on the way out. We can get the elite ones a little bit later. Let's go ahead and set you guys up. We have another mangonel on the way. Thankfully, it's still producing despite my my lapse in control there. Camp. Do we want to expand? Do we want a wall? I don't think so. All right, mosque should be ready too. Do we have enough? We need 150 gold for homeboy there, which is quite a bit. All right, get on the gold. Yeah, we got stone. That should allow us to expand. How much is a keep? Town hall we can do right now, actually. So if we can push the English off the high ground, we can actually... So let's grab a couple workers, like you guys. Do this, and then take our army up here. Get the workers to follow, and let's go see if we can expand. Man, our artillery is so slow. They move so slow. If we could get this like gold node, and yeah, that'd be really, really nice. All right, so let's get the priests. Build a couple of them. Or just one for now is fine. Not gonna complain. He shouldn't be able to fight us. I think we're gonna be in okay shape. We go for this. There's some trees nearby, so let's get all the workers going here. Set up shop. And we can even have one of the workers set up a little outpost here so we get some vision. All right, so we're sitting kind of cozy. Got some more men-at-arms in the base. We have our hunting camp set up on the top. We should probably get wheelbarrow upgrades so our workers can carry more stuff. Probably should have done that earlier, but it's all right. You guys keep going for berry bushes. And let's just keep getting the artillery, honestly. Do we want to rush to the next age? I think just spam out men-at-arms and artillery, man. I think that's going to be the play. He's got spears mostly too, so I think basic archers would be nice. We could upgrade our camel rider archers, but the camel rider archers just seem very, very weak against the English style of play. All right, so as far as getting a keep goes, I think that's going to be the next plan. The priest is here, so let's have homeboy go start grabbing some goodies around the map. You can run it back up here. And yeah, nice hunting camp there. Very, very good. Build some more outposts. Let's get one up on the high ground so we can see where he's at. You know, we need to kind of get control of the map. English army is over here, so yeah, we can see them, that's for sure. Little does he know, I lie in wait with the dreaded mangonels. Where's he going? Where are you going, homie? Keep the camel riders back. Oh, that's going to do some damage. Yeah, we got some archers. We can chase them down with the camel riders, which is pretty fun. So if he tries to run, the camel riders might be able to get him. Men-at-arms are super armored too, so they'll be able to push in and do some work. Yeah, this is the turning of the tide here. This is, oh god, he's going to get just cut to pieces here. Go, my camels. Yeah, it's nice having the camels because you can't run from them. Ooh, oof, that's a big oof for my opponent. He just lost so many longbowmen there. Very, very good. All right, so let's start macroing here. These archers moving over. Now we can really take control of the map. I need to kind of see where that third relic site is potentially. All right, let's move in. The men-at-arms switch was definitely good. That gave us a lot of stopping power. Going to keep macroing here. Taking out a fair amount of his gold workers. That might be GG, I'm not sure. Considering I have all these expansions too, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Do I want to go camel cavalry? So, gather rate for workers. The gold is about to mine out there, so they can just happily come to this next node. If I just keep pushing them off everything here, Yeah, he's going to be in some trouble for sure. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to muster an army. I've upgraded men-at-arms with like armor and shit. Yeah, we could also build, and the Abbasid Dynasty has the ability to also build siege equipment without getting the research. So we can build these real quick. Like battering rams with like mangonels, we should be able to just end the game. Phalanx is pretty cool. Not going to be useful here. We currently are building up the goods. Peasant can fight here. And did he come back with the relic yet? He is back. So let's do this, and then he can go and grab that one next. Alright, so they're building that. Battering ram's getting it. I'm giving him some time, not intentionally, of course, to rebuild, but let's go ahead and do this and this, get the melee upgrades. He's coming in to fight, not going to go well for him. Knights, of course, are good against infantry, but... Oh, he's getting in there, actually. He's getting in there. We got to, like, split our forces. The knight switch is very, very smart. Yeah, so the artillery is going to die. Battering ram, unfortunately, is doing its thing. So we might need to switch to some basic spears now, too, unfortunately. Alright, so yeah, we've disrupted his economy pretty good. Cavalry are causing problems. We might want to just pull back at this point, honestly. We lost our artillery, which was unfortunate, but we'll get another mangonel. Men-at-arms against the cavalry, not going to be a great fight for us. Alright, so what we should do now, we need to get, like, better lumber. Where can we, like, increase our lumber, man? It's so bad right now. Alright, let's get you guys going here. You guys can go here. Yeah, let's pull back. Let's pull back. Let's just get back to the middle. Very, very good defense on my opponent's part. That, like, switch to the cavalry was so solid. So let's just get spears. Spears get wrecked by longbows, though, so I got to be very, very careful. Stop this. You have found the sacred site, so we can delete this unit now, just to free up the supply. We'll pull back. Did he get the relic yet? He did not. For some reason, this priest is just like, I don't feel like getting the relics. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, I'm not into it. We need to get crossbowmen now. Crossbowmen are the counter against the heavy cavalry. Alright, so we'll go sally to this position here. We need to garrison all of you guys in this. Pull the rest back. We got some infantry there as well to defend. And then you guys just get back and party. Alright, excellent. So yeah, we're back in business. We're back in business. We just need to protect our mangonels a little bit better, and spears will be very, very helpful in that cause. So we got 10 workers. Let's unburrow them here. It's a pretty funny way of saying it. And set up macro in the middle of the map so we can have better supply lines. Yep, he takes that out. Very, very well played. This guy's good. He's definitely good. Alright, Priestman, let's grab this, and then you go back there. You can build some more trading people. And the Crossies need to start heading to the middle of the map. Crossbowmen will do well. Mangonels will counter the bows. We'll get the movement speed, so our army isn't a potato. Kind of get a hybrid force of sorts. And let's go ahead and do this. I think also, guys, we need to do something a little bit spicy here. We need to wall this off, because if he backdoors me and just like dumps on my forces, I'm going to be so sad. Like that, and then like this. Cool. So we need to like consolidate our territories a little bit. I mean, we have a lot of scattered units for sure. Alright, so coming back here, we're going to go ahead and start building some farm economy. Cool, looks good. Is there any other food I can procure? Looks like we have a couple going there, which is... Our food is really, really bad right now, geez. We need to like improve on that. Alright, you guys hustle up there. So supply caps, I mean, wood is in very, very scarce supply right now. We probably should be building near our main base to improve the golden age thing, but I do have a lot of gold, so I can trade the gold for various resources. All right, so let's trade for this, trade for some wood, and so that way we can keep producing an army. Yeah, I knew the cavalry backdoor was coming. It's only a matter of time. That's why I was like talking about walling this shit off. Do I pull my force to deal with it? Probably not. I think I just like get a couple units rallied in the base, like a couple spears, and they can probably deal with that. Drop the relic off. The knights have left. Let's go ahead and wall this off here. Yeah, we need to like secure that shit. We can't afford to like abandon the middle. Although we could pull back for now and just head those knights off. I think the spears should be able to do it, honestly. Priest is running. Spears are on the way. Pull the traders back. We could hammer him now as well with our armies. Alright, so let's get you guys going here. Let's build more. Spears are on the way. Should be able to dispatch them. And we'll get one spear going after you. right, cool. So we're getting walled off. We have a pretty good little portion of the map. As far as blacksmith upgrades, let's get the ranged upgrades. Our food economy is just in the absolute pits right now. And how are the knights doing? Are they being hunted by the spears? They are. Cool. Yeah, like he's going to have to micro that, you know? Like my spears will eventually get him. Trader can go back and do some trading things. Oh, let's blast these longbowmen. Oh, we're going to get all his longbowmen. Nice. Nice damage. Nice damage. Crossbowmen taking some work, but that was definitely better for us. Very good. Cool. So the spears did their job. We're almost fully walled off here. On the top, we will be walled off shortly. Looks good. Keep it up. Keep macroing troops. We need to not drop off a men-at-arms, because what he's going to try and do is pull off like a hard switch on us. Ooh, a fair amount of pressure coming in. Looks like I didn't wall off everywhere. Okay, so we'll just set up here. We'll get in there and hopefully be able to deal with him. And you guys can set up a wall here in that little choke point. He's losing a fair amount of cavalry, but he is going to be able to, you know, cause some damage. It's good splitting. It's good splitting. All right, so pulling you guys to go deal with them. You guys deal with them, and we still in the meantime have the middle, so we'll keep macroing troops. We need to get the food economy going. We'll build like a massive farm like situation here in a minute. Okay, up in the top. Looks like that's secure now. He's losing knights, though. It's not like he's getting free value, you know? The spears here are on the way to help, too. This is a good tactic, though, for sure. It's very disruptive. Get you on wood for now. Whatever. And can we get this last guy as well? I don't think they're even getting anything, really. Okay. I think we build a keep over here, too. So we should be mostly safe from his little incursions. Little cute adventures. So we got all these crazy woodworkers. Let's go ahead and just build mills. And then we can just like spam farms out. And that will pretty much cover our bases. Now, as far as going to the next tech, villagers gather from farms 15% faster. Sounds good. All right, great. So that's been dealt with. Let's remuster our army in the center. We probably want to get some counterweight trebs. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so you guys need to build a gatehouse. Unfortunately, these guys are probably not going to make it. Let's just have them run here. The dreaded horsemen have gotten in. We'll build a gate here, but I think it's too late. Some of the workers must pay the final price. We need to just macro to like a 200 stack and just do like a consolidated push. Yeah, get the crossbowmen and just, you know, get the siege equipment coming out. We might be able to save some of these workers, actually. Let's get over there. Alright, so you build some walls here. Homies can help you. Workers are going to be saved. And he's going to lose more horsemen. I mean, that's a lot of money. Like, losing those horsemen is not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, so let's get the farms going like crazy now. And then we can just, like, farm like the heathen kings of old. Great. Workers, go get into the farm party. Very good. All right, let's push. Let's push. We're being a little bit too chill right now. You guys, can you continue to wall off our great empire? Yeah. I don't think like the horse run bys are going to be as effective now. Yeah. Time for half measures is over. All right, pull you back. Go after this, get the mangonels up, start shooting at the archers. Because he's going to lose his English longbow building here, which is nice if we could take that out. We're taking the more direct tactic, whereas he's kind of doing the more backdoorsy stuff. Which certainly works. Yeah, I mean, look, there's like some horsemen up here, but like they can't get through the gatehouse. We should have a bunch of spears and shit here too. Let's keep macroing spears in case he tries to run through. Yeah, he's just going for the back door. I mean, he's going to lose his town hall if he's not careful. We're just going to go and kill his main. He probably won't be able to come back from that. Alright, looks fine. Let's buy some food. Should have done that earlier. It's super newbie of me not to. Let's pull some troops back to guard this. Spears, yeah, he's doing a run by, which is fine. You can even attack with the workers. They're just light horsemen, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get the mangonels, start shooting these guys, shoot these guys, and shoot these guys. That should wreck the archers pretty bad. The run by is coming. Do we have any spears that are on the way? So yeah, spears need to go deal with them. Cool. Alright, as far as this fighting goes, the knights are going to get crossbowed down pretty bad. Crossbows have really good armor piercing, so sighting some horsemen in the corner there. Yeah, looks like he's not going to be able to get through anymore. Although, man, some knights are definitely causing problems there, but the spearmen are taking him out. Yeah, that's great. So he was able to repair up his business here, but our push has been pretty good. You know what we should actually switch into right now, which I know you guys would love, would be the Camel Riders. Camel Riders, since he's going all cavalry, will be very nice. I should have been doing that earlier, honestly. Yeah, he's just like cheesing my guys here. Ay, ay, ay. No me gusta. Alright, pull in some dudes. Let's go over here. Help out where we can. He's trying to pull more guys around the front, but we are happily waiting for him while he loses his town hall. It's been a scrappy game, man. The Camel Archers did some work in the beginning, but now it's time to summon the true camels, the true Lords of the Camel. It's like, I keep forgetting, like, they're so good against what he's doing, but, like, I'm playing such a kind of infantry-based style right now that I'm kind of set in my ways. If he's able to fend me off here, then the camels will be able to do very well. But we just put, like, a pretty devastating blow into him. Alright, let's get you guys going. Let's get you guys here. How's our farms doing? The farms are doing fine. We even have a couple garrisoned locals, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so he was able to defend our attack, but it's going to get ugly for him when the camels arise. Yes. Summon the Camel Legion. Let's get some more. Okay, no problem. That was still pretty good for us. Alright, so let's get our trade routes back. We got 23 workers standing idle here. Oof, that's pretty rough. Alright, farms are all being worked. Is there any other gold? There is, so let's get you guys back here. Do this and this. They've been dealt with. Trade routes are on their way back. Camel Riders will be here, and the Camel Riders should be able to shrek them pretty good. Going to the final age, we need 2,400 food, which we should have quite shortly. Alright, checking on idle workers. Looks like I got some mixed in with the troops. They're visiting with the soldiers here. Build this, and then get you on wood. And you guys have also finished off your wood. Yeah, so our food right now is pretty good. We're getting a lot. So we're going to go to the Imperial Age now. We will do the Spice Roads. We'll get the Camel support and the Camel Rider upgrades. Yeah. Can we afford any camels? How much are they? Oh, it's the 60 gold we're short on, or is it food? Looks like it's food. All right, so let's just get the Camel Riders. He is not going to be ready for the Dread Camels. All right, let's get the eco upgrades. A little bit sloppy. Should have gotten those earlier. Not a problem. We're still getting our our rhythm in here in this old Age of Empires game. All right, you guys can go ahead and set up a gold. Homie, you want to play with the camels? Release the camels. He really loves his little raids, man. Little hit and run tactics. We are the castle king. We should just completely wall off here, basically. Yeah, that looks good. That'll cut off the angle. There's more stone up here. He's got to be running a little bit tight on gold too. I have 2 relics. This is a little bit dangerous. We'll go Mission Impossible here with this guy. All right, seems good. The camels are coming out in greater numbers. Let's go ahead and set you up like this, and then wall you down there. And that should honestly do the trick for his raids. Then his light cavalry will just do like nothing. We do need to get some artillery though. We're about to be tier 4, which means we can get elite warriors, which will be very, very scary for him. We need to macro some more artillery stations too. Cool. Going back, blacksmith upgrades. Let's get rally as well. That'll give us better troop production. Let's go see what we can do. Let's go see if we can punish him a little bit. Walls are being built. They'll let us not keep us from stopping our macro. Crossbowmen, yeah, why not? And do we want to get? Dude, look at the legion of camels. He's not ready for this. Let's keep this back and just be like a raiding party. Let's go just work on his economy. Looks pretty good. Is he still mining gold out of this? Does not look like it. Alright, so we'll just take it out in case he does want to mine some gold. Probably got a shit ton of longbowmen. What are those, men-at-arms? Oh, these are his villagers. Okay, we'll happily take those villagers off your hands, my friend. Alright, so let's get the elite camel riders. And let's get the elite men-at-arms as well. Let's start raiding his farms. Yes, my camels. He's not going to be able to defend against the horsemen. Camel's hard counter horsemen. It's like brutal. Yeah, so we can like burn the fields here. You want some of this? Oh, I don't know if he knows what camels are all about. Oh, let's see. He's got a nice little flank though. Ooh, he might be able to outnumber me here actually. We'll see how well the camels trade, because at this point I can't really pull back, but we'll just keep macroing a big army at home, and it should be fine. And cool, let's get mangonels. Camels seem to be doing pretty well for themselves. You can see they're defeating the horsemen where the fights are taking place. We just have to make sure to stay away from his town hall. Yeah, we're killing a lot of the knights. Let's go ahead and pull back and like force the fight to be on kind of different terms here. Could send in the troops, but I'm going to kind of probably try and marshal a more organized attack. We'll get some bombard cannons next. So now that the knights are overextended, we can turn around and fight them. Although man, those longbowmen they scale. That's what's so good about England. The longbowmen scale so well into the late game. Get the upgrades, pull back. Ooh, he's got a shit ton of trade routes too. And how are we looking? Yeah, we got upgrades coming. All right, turn around and fight. We can hopefully kill a couple knights. Yeah, we probably need to just... Yeah, he's got crazy trading going on there. You know, we should probably follow in suit and do something similar. It seems very strong. Any other lumber we can get here? Yes, looks like it. We're going to have to expand after this, because both of us are going to start running a little bit dry on resources. Got 119 supply. Let's build some houses so we can, you know, get to maximum supply here. See, my golden age should be higher. Why is it not? Increases the gold income from traders. Ooh, man, I should really just be abusing that. Okay, yeah, we're abusing that officially. Build the gatehouse. We got a lot of artillery. That time, we didn't have the artillery. So we have elite camel riders. We want to get elite crossbowmen, but we're pretty tight on gold, man. It's tough. Homeboy dropped that off. We could go for a sacred victory, but that's going to be kind of hard to attain. Let's go do some scouting around the map and see if we can find some gold that he isn't like taking advantage of. Damascus steel is finished. Let's go ahead and just keep upgrading everything so our armies are, you know, better than his ideally. We might just have to start massing spears, honestly. Yeah, we might just have to start massing spears. Looks fine. If you want to get hand cannons, they cost too much gold. We're just going to get crossies to kill his horses. Oh, a little bit of a raiding party. Checking out my borders, making sure I'm staying in my base. We could do a keep rush, too. I think we still have some stone that can be mined, too, in our empire. University. Let's get the university going. And lumber. Yes, good. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's a good, proper game. We're going to get a doom stack and hopefully just end him. We'll try and macro to 200 here. Is there anything out here that's really worth getting? Honestly, not really. Most of the good shit on the map has been taken. All right, so university, we want to get the infantry upgrades. They're pretty good. We can keep the camel riders coming to battle against his guys. Because, you know, why would we play this faction and not get camel riders, right? That would just be stupid. So, pretty decent little food economy. Could be better. So let's actually see if we can amp the jams. I'm not taking advantage of the golden age, but guys, I'm so deep in the pits now with that, I think I'm just gonna... Like, because everything has to be, like, linked together. So, like, you can see how we're not, like, linked to these buildings. Maybe we just build, like, houses to, like, link all this. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe that'll take us into the next age. Let's get elite spears. Seems good. Get our traders going. We got the old spice roads going. And grants armor to traders. This one gives camel speed. Oh, yeah, we have the phalanx upgrade. That's so cool. What do we have? Idle workers? Ooh, yeah. Well, you guys better become the Dark Lords of the Berry Bush here. How's our artillery situation looking? Okay. It's coming along. We could get some lancers, too. Mix it up, although they're not going to be elite, which is a little bit crappy. Alright, let's get you. Can start farming some stone. Any upgrades at the university? We're short on gold, which is going to be a big problem. Yeah, our food's going to be good, though. Food should be fine. Maybe I go, like, steal his gold that he's got there, or try to. So we take, like, a shit ton of woodworkers. You go mine the stone here. And then we build a keep. Spearmen, thankfully, cost, like, next to nothing. I think they just cost wood and food. So we can just, like, mass spearmen, which is pretty good against what he's doing. We do need some men-at-arms mixed in, though. But, yeah, we do have some men-at-arms. Okay. I think the infantry upgrade's better. This one gives, yeah, health and damage of all infantry by 10%. Really, really good. We're 171. We need our Doom army to be ready. Let's go scout the back of the map. I know there's stone back there, but I don't know if there's anything else. I'm always like, it's funny, I'm so used to playing like StarCraft and shit that I'm like, I'm suspicious that he's going to be coming in with like flyers and just flying over all my shit. You know, maybe we do get some camel archers. Like, maybe they're going to be good at like chasing shit down, right? He just now got tier 4. I've been ahead of him so long in tech. I think he's been having, like, we really punished his base that one incursion we had. So I think he's struggling to recover from that. He's got a couple random longbowmen at my gate here. Look at him trying to sneak in. Sneaky hobbits is this guy. He's definitely good. Alright, so let's get you the artillery and there. You guys in group 1. You guys in group 2. And now it's time to sally forth and claim this world for the Empire. Alright, let's move you guys up. Sacred Victory is an option for sure, but it's pretty hard to protect all these. I mean, I could wall them off, I guess, and just do that, but... Okay, his veteran spearmen. They're only veterans, so we should be able to punish them pretty hard here. Just a fat cannonball in the face. Come to me, spearmen, yes. Good. Let's put you in a separate group. Maybe we just get more artillery here. So we can get some trebs. We got the workers here. We can't quite build the keep yet. We can't quite build the keep. So we'll just kind of keep you guys on the high ground. We can build some outposts. Yeah, take out his longbow building. It's kind of cute. Is he coming to fight me here? That can't be all he has. He must just be trying to bait me into like overextending and then going for my artillery in the back. This is just free real estate here. Yeah, see? I knew there was some treachery afoot. Not this time, brother. Not this time. I mean, he gets a couple workers, which is cute, but it's not going to matter. Crossbowmen are just punishing him. Yeah, Crossies are tearing apart his knights, which are not even elite yet. We have elite everything, I think. No, our Crossies aren't elite. We actually need to go back and fix that. Let's do this. Cool. Alright, take the long... It was a clever little gambit there, but the camels are relentless. They cause horse cavalry to deal 20% less damage. Ooh, that's really cool. Yeah, the mangonels are bombarding his workers here. We've definitely come out ahead. Alright, let's go for stone. Keep everything together. We can get the trebuchets getting ready to bombard now. He's lost the landmark. So now we just move up the artillery and we just keep our army like kind of chilling by it. And like he's going to get blasted by cannons and all sorts of different pieces. Get our final upgrade, go to the university. Do we have any upgrades we can do there? Now we're a little bit tight on gold. A little bit tight on the gold. Alright, so we get a couple workers. Head over here. What is he fighting back with? I could have sworn I saw something here. There's just like some random priest there, like trying to get the business going. Oh, he's got some archers raiding on the high ground. Alright, we'll keep our army like protecting both positions in case he tries his little horse raid again. You can see he's got some cavalry up on the high ground. Should just be free real estate. Alright, let's start bombarding his city here. The cannons of doom. The slow grind of the dynasty. Alright, so let's build a keep here, although he's got a knight there, which is a little bit problematic. Let's go take out this knight. Is that like a graphic bug or something? I can't like click on it. That's weird. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, I think it's just that guy's just like a bug. It's like an artifact or something. I'm just like making sure there's not some like weird wonder victory or something I'm missing. We got the dreaded offensive keep. This has been a really, really fun game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I really like the Age of Empires game. Yeah, our gold must be pretty good. Okay, this is the last stand of them. Yeah, this is the last stand. All right, let's move the artillery up. You guys attack in. Mangonels are protected. We have a keep coming up soon, so he's kind of on a clock for that as well. I think our troops are just better. Like, fully upgraded, elite. Oh, he is elite now, okay. But the camels are doing some work. We need to reroute some of the camels here. Crossbowmen are in a pretty decent position. We can pull some of them back. Come on, give me the keep so I can get a cannon placement. Come on. Yeah, let's get you guys in the stone. Oh, God. Get a cannon. And now, what else do we want to build? Build some outposts here, here, and here. And we can put cannons on all of those just to make sure he can't really do anything. The good old stranglehold, yes. GG, well played. Damn, dude, what a game. What a game. That was pretty fun, man. So let's take a breakdown. A lot of good harass on his part. But in the end, the Dynasty was too strong. Yeah, we got the quick mangonel. Definitely the tech advantage was crucial. The mangonels like held off the archers. The outpost we built was also pretty important in the beginning. All right, so let's break it down. Yeah, score was pretty back and forth, honestly. Like you could see there, we were like trading at various points in the game. Overall score, total score, yeah. So we had a better military, better economy, and better technology. Yeah, so we were pretty much winning in most of the categories. But he still had a really good micro with his cavalry, and his backdoor trolling was quite annoying. But very well played to him, man. He was a good player. It was a good scrap. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back with more Age of Empires stuff soon. I'll be doing guides as well to these various factions. This is one faction I probably need to learn better. I don't really take advantage of the Golden Age thing and expand. That you need to be taking into account. Like I wasn't connecting my buildings. Therefore, I was missing out on a ton of free upgrades that are faction wide. So that was my biggest mistake. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I'm sure some of you guys use this as a sleeping aid as well. But nonetheless, we'll see you next time.